Optimus Prime's radio transmissions and his message to us have given us some surprising things in Chapter 4, Season 3. So let's dive in. When you first hear the transmission from Optimus, first he introduces himself, but then he said an alarming thing. He said that we have to escape when we were listening to this. And the reason that he said this so alarmingly is that the island is doomed to collapse. And you may be wondering, how's the island doomed to collapse? Well, it turns out the reason he said this was because of the 0 point. When we find the 0 point, it's been turned to stone. If you find the 0 point where Trace was, one of the temples, right near Creaky Compound, you'll notice that it's just stone. And no, the 0 point is not dying. If it's dying, then this island would not exist in the first place. So get that confusion out of your heads. So the reason he said this was that apparently, yeah, the 0 point is weakened, which means something is wrong with it. We all know the 0 point is actually a being, like an actual entity, but more about the 0 point's petrified stone state later. As continuing on, it is revealed to Optimus that hope is not yet lost, and it's up to us to prevent this from happening and make sure that the 0 point can finally be at full strength to stop whatever it's coming. His second radio transmission has given us a surprise words. He said he was contacted by no other than Dr. Sloan. You know, the person who tried to kill us. He did say that Sloan may not be a likable ally. I mean, she really wasn't an actual ally to us. I mean, she tried to kill us twice. Like, you know, the first one in the 0 points, well, not 0 point, but at the last reality's mothership, excuse me, for that confusion. And the second time when, you know, she literally wanted to wipe out whole reality just to restart it from scratch. With the Collider back in Chapter 3, Season 2, in the Zero War situation. Yeah, that wasn't really fun. But anyways, we have to trust Sloan now. She may not be a likable ally, but she knows the way forward. And she may find a way to stop this and restore the full strength to the 0 point, to stop whatever is coming. The third radio transmission from Optimus gives us a surprising thing about the temples and about the apparatus. It's revealed that the people who left this jungle behind have known a way to study the stars and travel to other realities with the apparatus, which gives us an actual clue about more about the apparatus' origin. If you remember in the Rumble Ruins where the Autobots mural is, you'll discover a somewhat closed mural of the apparatus, but it's covered in vines, so you don't really know. However, if you look closely, you could see the apparatus alongside with it the stars to the last reality, which means the last reality could be responsible for this somewhat tribe to disappear. And it's up to us to study the stars with this from the secrets of the island. If we can find out where those secrets are, to be honest. You may be wondering, yeah, we got this covered. We'll be able to restore the 0 point. No. That's not it. Optimus had an actual message for us back in Rumble Ruins when we find a 0 point shard that gives us cryptic details about what is happening and who is coming. It was revealed after he introduced himself to us with that shard of the 0 point, which is not a reference to Zero War at all, by the way. He said apparently that that's a message to his allies, which is us, the Loopers. We saved the island once, well, lots of times, to be honest. He said that the power flow through the island is fading, which means it is correct that it has to be to do something with the 0 point. The power flow through the island is fading because something is really happening to the 0 point that literally made it faded its power on the island. And how could that be possible? Well, like I said, more about the 0 point later on. He even said that formidable enemies have taken notice of the 0 point being, I guess, weakened. And who are these formidable foes? Well, surprise, surprise, it is the last reality. They must have known that if they could use the Herald to destroy Reality Zero, then possibly they could have made the 0 point weakened. That must have been their plan all along when they brought the Herald into Reality Zero. They must have sent her there in order for her to weaken the 0 point so that the energy of it will be weakened and the island will be in danger from the power of the desolate power of the last reality. The last reality knows that the 0 point is the most powerful object in the entirety of Reality Zero. So what do? They sent a plant-crazed woman to Reality Zero to weaken the most powerful object in existence so they can destroy us. Yeah, not fun. But he said that we must fight on and roll out, and even said there may be some way to restore the power of the starless void, which is the 0 point. Now we got Optimus' message and his transmissions down, so what really is going on with the 0 point? Well, like I stated, if it's weakened, but why is it weakened? Well, it's because of certain things. One, it could be a possibility that 0 point has PTSD, like post-traumatic disorder. The reason why it has this, well, PTSD was that apparently it has to do something with because of what happened back in the Paradise season. It turns out after being destroyed by the Herald and being restored by using the Zero Fusion from the Paradigm and being used as a power source for the Sky Rift because of Stellan and Geno, aka the Shapeless Man, it must have gave the 0 point PTSD enough trauma for it to turn itself to stone. A very sad thing, to be honest. A sad thing for the most powerful yet sensitive object in the entire known universe. No, let me rephrase that. The entire Omniverse. It's a really sad thing for the 0 point to have, which means that we must have been the ones responsible for giving it this much trauma. I mean, we were the ones who restored the island by using its power. We were the ones who activated the Rift Gate enough for this power to be used to bring Reality 16, aka Mega City, to the island. So not only is the last reality's fault in the 7, aka the Paradigm, it's mostly us too, alongside Stellan. So we're all at fault of the 0 point being weakened, but not enough to actually make it scared, which was the last reality. So yeah, with the 0 point now weakened and let it be vulnerable, the last reality can not only destroy the island, they will also take the 0 point since it's weakened now. So yeah, it's a bad thing. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Comment down below what's your favorite things to do with Fortnite, creativity, buying players, whatever you guys do. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos from me. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye!